Yeah, how you doing?
What
Can't
do I
wait for the. I
do?
can't.
Maybe one of them's got epilepsy. Let me see.
It's not working.
Hey, hi, hello. Guys, life has been pretty busy for me. I'm not gonna bullshit you. And I have a little bit of time now to just sit down, make a video, and talk about Black Hawk Down. Because of the simple fact that either Unreal Engine 5 and my hardware hate each other, or this game is just completely unoptimized, I don't know which one. I couldn't actually sit down and record anything. So the most that you're gonna get is probably just some cinematics of Black Hawk Down because, listen, I've been trying relentlessly to get this game to work. It just enough to record it, and I can't do it anymore. So whenever you hear me talk about performance and stuff, just know that results may vary. You may end up having some amazing performance on this game, or you may end up like me and having to just completely uninstall this game until the devs decide they want to optimize it. Anyways, let's just get on with the video. Oh baby, it is finally here. Black Hawk Down is here, guys. It's free and something that'll kick you straight in the taint and have you begging for more.
You sure about that? You sure about that? That's why? You sure about that?
Oh god damn it. But Blackout, why is it getting such negative reviews if the game sounds like an upgrade? Plus it's free. Well, you can't complain about a free game. Well, I'm glad you asked, because this DLC was handled very badly in my eyes, right? And what I mean by that is, if you want to play Black Hawk Down, you've got to first download the DLC on Steam. Ooh, spooky. No, that's not the worst part. And then when you click co-op or quick match, because there isn't a true offline mode, it'll quote unquote close Delta Force and launch Black Hawk Down in its own launcher slash executable, which in its own right is a gluttonous power hog, much like the main Delta Force game. So depending on the system that you have, even if you have a top 1% system, results are gonna vary, and they're gonna vary pretty damn drastically. But if you've got a mid to low tier system, just do yourself a favor and do not bother, because you'll go from having a PC to a goddamn pipe bomb if you run this game. And honestly, this is something a bunch of people in the Discord have been griping about since the launch of the game, and the devs haven't acted on it. Instead, the community managers have suggestions such as performing driver rollbacks, which didn't work, downloading older versions of Windows, not doing that, using launch parameters, which don't seem to fucking work half the time, pretty much coming up with band-aid solutions until the devs optimize the game. This makes it even worse when they decided to put Black Hawk Down on Unreal Engine 5, like I had previously mentioned. And if we can be blunt here, a lot of games that come out on UE5 don't look that much better than games that come out on UE4. I mean, they might have some like different lumens and stuff. It may look a little prettier, but there's really no drastic difference between the two. And before I get a comment saying that I got a spud for a PC or whatever, I'm seeing this issue on high-end CPUs and GPUs. So no, this isn't a player issue, it's an optimization issue. I know they said don't expect perfection, but I didn't think performance was one of those things to not expect either, I guess. You know, let me just move on, because I can spend this whole damn video yapping about the optimization. So what about the gameplay, right? What does that feel like? The gameplay is very slow, methodical, and pretty damn difficult, I'm not gonna lie. You have 4 pre-made classes that you can select from with pre-made loadouts, but that's all you get. And each mission you go into, you're pretty much stuck with that class unless everyone dies, and then you can reselect. And before you think 2 steps ahead, you cannot pick up spare ammo off the ground or pick up enemy weapons. Excuse the fuck out of me? Team Jade? What are y'all doing over there? Now, when I was playing this with a group of my friends, I'll leave their links down below, go check them out, amazing people by the way. We had a great time for the most part, outside of a few frustrations passing certain missions. And while the game is difficult on its own, the amount of times we felt like this was more so RNG than actual challenge is a little outrageous. There will be times where the enemies are about as dumb as the days are long, and then sometimes they'll just have god tier accuracy. Even on the artillery, these bastards can shoot the fly off a cow's ass.
Yeah.
I like how when you guys are running ahead of me, I can see the oh fuck! I like how I can see the flashlights run.
Oh my
I'm down too.
God.
Holy fuck! Yeah, those mortars.
So yeah, it's been a it's been something to experience up to this point. However, I do want to play devil's advocate and say that this game does do some stuff good. When you look past the game's apparent shortcomings, this delivers an experience that can get pretty damn intense and enjoyable from time to time. If you're ballsy enough to solo the game, go for it, because this is going to test you and your ability to spare ammo, spare meds, and keep yourself calm so you don't haymaker the shit out of your PC. I do recommend getting at least 3 other friends to play this. You know, it's free, so the risk you're taking is pretty much none. Unless you're playing on something you found on the clearance rack at Walmart. Y'all will find enjoyment in the small things when it comes to this. Unfortunately, that's kind of all it has. I so desperately wanted to like this campaign because I remember playing it when I was a kid, right? Not too much, but I remember playing it a little. And I would actually recommend you go play that one, but the people that own the original IP pulled it off Steam. So go about finding it on your own. That's all I'm gonna say. And I kind of want to attack this last part of the video, just freeballing it, you know, no scripts, no notes, just kind of just saying what I want to say. I know Team J told us to not expect perfection with this, and whenever they first said it in the reveal for Black Hawk Down, a lot of us were very skeptical, right? Because that's not what you want to hear from a team that you're putting so much faith into. Imagine From Software, and these are like the only people that I can think of that deliver pretty flawless games most of the time, even though I'm not a fan myself. Imagine for the next Elden Ring DLC or the next Souls-like game, they do this whole reveal where they're like, yeah, guys, don't expect too much out of us this year. It's not going to be perfect. And then they go on to spoil the entire story, because that's what these guys did for the reveal of Black Hawk Down. And as someone who was looking forward to this campaign to just cover and review, I was so fucking mad whenever they did that. They told us bar for bar, word for word, what these missions were, what the titles were, what they were gonna be like. And granted, a lot of the experiences that we had really made up for it in how hard the game was, so they didn't spoil too much, but they spoiled pretty much everything else around it. You know, at the end of the day though, this is a free DLC, and rightfully so. I think after everything that I've experienced with this, in my own opinion, this should be free. What I would have had them do differently though, right? If they wanted to charge any sort of price tag on this is what I would have wanted from them. First, stay the fuck away from Unreal Engine 5. Put the campaign on Unreal Engine 4, and I promise you so many more people would appreciate that. Second, have an offline mode for the campaign and allow the classes that you don't select come in as AI and help you out. You don't have to change the difficulty or anything, but just having extra bodies with you to where you don't have to sit there and think, well, if I go with this guy, I'm losing out on like 15 bandages, but if I go with this guy, I'm losing out on this. Just have them become AI companions. And a third option, which I think would be kind of cool, is if you didn't want to add multiplayer to Black Hawk Down, add kind of like a last man standing sort of mode to where it's just you, your team, and enemies, and you just try to hold out for as long as you can, and depending on how long you last, you get certain rewards, you can rank up, you can do these different things. That I would be willing to spend some money on, but you know, for the fact that we just got the campaign remastered, remade, whatever you want to call it, you know, it being free to play, I'm not too hurt by it at the end of the day. I'm more so hurt by the fact that this game runs like complete ass and I cannot play it. That's just more so for me. But if you've got a beast of a PC and you can run it, definitely play the campaign. It is janky, it is buggy, it'll sometimes have you thinking what the fuck is even going on, but it can be fun, right? And bring some friends. They'll enjoy it too. But now I turn the mic to you. Let me know down below what you guys think of Black Hawk Down. Did you play it? Do you enjoy it? Do you not like it? Let me know down below. And while you're down there, be sure to smack that like button and evac that sub button to all so YouTube can show you my content free of charge. And as always, I'm gonna give a massive shout out to the members of the channel for holding shit down and keeping it going, even when, you know, I disappear for a while. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to figure some stuff out to get more content out down the road. But yeah, life is great. This is Sir Blackout signing off, saying nothing really fancy. You know, just thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and have a good one. Later.